go up even more. And you're going to see families that really have to pick, the organic, and do we just get less food, or do we pick the non-organic and get more food?
You know what you do the best that you possibly can do. But what you get out of your house is things that are truly disease producing, like sugar, artificial sweeteners like margarine, things like that. Oils like canola oil, even if it's organic, you just can't do it at high heat. And also avocados, you can't bake them because when you bake avocados, they oxidize. And so you don't ever want to heat an avocado up.
I was trying that with the paleo diet, where you have the egg on top of the avocado, and you just bake it with some light oil or some salt, pepper, and pretty much it. I've done it once, and my wife's Peruvian. I lived in Mexico for 15 years. So I've eaten a lot of avocado living in Mexico, natural, never had it baked or prepared. Same thing with Peru, and with my wife living up here in the States with us. We eat a lot of fresh avocado. That was the first time ever I've had the baked avocado, because I kept seeing that image and I'm like, I want to try this. Is it actually good? And it actually really, I'll tell you, honest to God, it tasted good. I did not expect you to say that it would have oxidation in it.
Yeah, you don't want to cook it. And also, like what you can do is just have it at room temperature, do the egg separately, and put the egg on top of it. It tastes the same.
Exactly. I think that's a good thing that people forget. Just because it tastes good. I mean, I was sincerely surprised, because I've never eaten a cooked avocado, and I've been eating them my whole life. I moved to Mexico when I was 18 from rural Pennsylvania, and I've been eating them for all of my adult life. Never once have I had a cooked or baked avocado. And I usually would think of that as just yuck. Even if I have avocado on food and I need to reheat that food, okay, I'm thinking like, yuck, that's not good. I don't want to reheat something that has avocado on it. And I tried it. It was really good, but I'm never going to eat it again. I do want to take advantage of it, since I have you here. Okay. Now, this episode has not aired yet, but it will air by the time that your episode does air. And we had Paul Shapiro, who wrote the book Clean Meat. Okay. And he is the CEO of an alternative meat company. I believe it was the Better Meat Co. is the name of his company. And unlike Impossible, and he's like, yeah, they're good, but they got a lot of stuff in it. His company actually recreates a meat-like substance using actually just fungi, natural fungi. Okay, what do you think about the alternative meats out there and stuff? I usually try to stay away from them altogether.
Well, so do I. But I don't mind, there's a lot of, I look at fungi as mold. And isn't that I don't eat it, and there's a lot of medicinal properties to specific mushrooms, but I'm not keen on having, I never gravitated towards having portobello instead of like a portobello mushroom that's stuffed with something or other, as an alternative to like a hamburger. I think if you're going to sin, you should just sin, and sin well, but not very often.
Just justified my pizza week. Thank you, Dr. Pat.
Well, just make sure how you have your pizza. I mean, it's just like pizzas aren't bad for you. Pizzas are bad for you if you have like everything in the kitchen sink on top of them. Especially a lot of difference of these prepared meats like pepperoni and salami and things like that have a lot of high nitrates, and that type of thing. So I don't mind pizza. You can make it with cauliflower crust if you like cauliflowers, which doesn't even taste like cauliflowers.
I usually do keto low carb. Somewhere in between is usually